Traders, welcome back to Simply Forex. I am super excited to share this vid. Probably the most excited I've been to share a vid, to be quite honest. And the reason why is two reasons, right? First of all, I'm going to give you a super simple, profitable strategy that I have back tested and has given us great results. So stay tuned and I will give you all the entry exit criteria you need for that. Okay. And then secondly, guys, if you want to use this strategy, I just want you to post your results, right? Weekly. And you can just do this in the free Discord or even below one of our YouTube vids, right? So I'm going to give you a strategy that's simple and profitable and is perfect for people who can't allocate a lot of time to trading. This requires very little input from you. Right? But all I ask is that you post your results when you trade this system. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. So let's start by understanding the strategy, right? So each day, guys, right, I give you all of my trade ideas. Okay? So you can see here, we're just starting at the start of this week, right? Monday the 28th. These are all my trade ideas. Okay. And I put these every day in the free Discord channel, right? This is Simply Forex, free Discord server. It's free. Come join it, right? You've got Tom's daily trade ideas. Yeah, it's one of the rooms in our free Discord channel. Okay, come join it. I will give you all of my trade ideas, and this is the catalyst for this strategy. So you are going to use my trade ideas. Okay, and as you can see, guys, that was Monday. There's Tuesday's trade ideas. Yeah, there's Wednesdays, right? And I've been back testing this strategy ever since I started this new room in the Discord, right? You can see Fridays, yeah, Thursdays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays. I post them every single day. So all you need is to have access to these trade ideas. That's the first part of the strategy. But let's go back to Monday. And we're just going to look at a couple of examples. So we're going to look at Canadian dollar Swiss franc sells, and we're going to look at US dollar yen buys, and we're going to look at pound New Zealand buys as well, right? So we can really understand this strategy in terms of entries, stop losses, and targets, right? So let's start here, okay? So let's start with Canadian dollar Swiss franc sell. Let me close this now. And I'm going to show you how simple this strategy is. Now, this was a trade for Monday. So as you can see here, this was the last candle on Friday. All right. So all I'm going to do, guys, is go back in time. Right. And the strategy is as simple as this. Okay. Now, I've obviously given you the trade idea, which was Canadian dollar Swiss franc sells, right? So we're looking for sells with this pair. Two things you need to have to enter this trade are the following, right? You need to understand the trend. If the trend isn't clear, don't trade it. But this is clearly in a downtrend, right? We're getting lower highs, yeah, lower lows, right? We're clearly in a downtrend. Okay, so we need H4 to be in the same trend as the daily trade idea. Okay. You also need to be able to pinpoint the last swing high in this case, because this is a downtrend. So for me, guys, this is very clear, right? This right here is the last H4 swing high. Okay. And that's all you need to understand to enter this trade, right? So now you know that, guys, we are going to put our stop loss above the swing high, give it a little bit of room. Okay, that's our stop loss. And then our target is going to be the last H4 swing low. Right? And that's it. The trade is set. Okay. This is your stop loss, and this is your take profit. Okay. Now, all you need to do is know the middle point of these two things. So all you do is on the left here, you can see this tool here, the ruler, right? We're just going to go from the stop loss down to the take profit, right? And this line right in the middle is our equilibrium point, because at this point, if we entered here and started selling, which is what we're going to do, you would be risking 1 to make 1. Okay, so we get a minimum of a risk to reward of 1:1. Okay, so this is where you enter, right? So let's just put a line in here. This is going to be your entry point. Let's get rid of everything else. So now your trade is set, and this is all you need to do. Sorry, guys, just drawing random lines. This is all you need to do, right? So just to recap, stop loss above the last H4 swing high, target the last H4 low in a downtrend. Simple as that. We find the halfway point between the stop loss and the take profit, and this is where you're going to start selling. Now, you can do one of two things here, right? I can't actually do this because I'm in replay mode, but you can firstly, you can right click and add an alarm in here, right? You can just add an alarm in here, which is easy to do on TradingView. And then when the alarm is signaled, you can do a market execution and sell this trade, right? Or even easier, right? You can just right click and set up a sell limit, right? The trade will actually be a sell limit. Okay. And again, you can enter the market using a sell limit. So whichever way you want to enter the trade, you can. A sell limit is even easier. You can just set it up and leave it. All right. Now, at this point, our trade is set and you don't have to do anything else. It either hits your stop loss or hits target, right? Simple as that. Now, if we play this along, right? So we're in the trade. Yeah, bang. There you go, right? Simple as that. It took, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 16 hours to play out, right? But 1 out of 1. The trade was good, okay? The next one we're going to look at is US dollar yen, right? Because that was another trade idea from Monday. So let's go to US dollar yen now. Okay, and let's go back to real time. But let's now follow Monday. So this was the last candle on Friday, right? So this is Monday, okay? So let me just use the rewind button and go back here, right? Now, all we're going to do, guys, is find a trade on Monday. So we're going to play this along, right? The problem is here, it hasn't found a high yet. You need to let the H4 chart find a high, right? So you'll know what I mean in a minute, right? So we're starting to get a high form because we're starting to see sellers, right? So this is the high that we're aiming for in here, okay? And now we do the same. The thing with this is an uptrend and we are in a H4 uptrend, okay? Now we know we're going to put our stop loss in here. Our target is back up to here, right? We're going to get the ruler out, right? We're going to go from our stop loss up to our target, right? We know this middle line right here. Yeah, the middle line is our 1:1 risk to reward. Let's put a line in here, right? And all we're going to do is now buy the market at this level, right? Again, you either make 1 or lose 1. Now, it's up to you guys. If you risk 1%, yeah, you'll make 1%, right? If you risk 3%, yeah, you'll make or lose 3%, right? The risk appetite is up to you. I'm just showing you the system. And again, you can just set an alarm in here, or you can set a buy limit, right? And just leave the trade. So again, if we play this along now, guys, bang, we're in the trade. And we just want to hit target or stop loss. There you go, right? We've hit target. Okay, so entered here, right? Hit target. Okay, another good trade. Okay, so this is all from Monday, guys, right? You would have literally had 2 for 2 here. There were no losing trades on Monday, but what you might have, guys, is that you won't have an entry, right? So let's take a look at an example here. So this is pound New Zealand dollar now, and this was on Monday. Okay, so this was another trade idea. Drawing random lines. So if we just find Monday, so again, this was Sunday's last candle, and sorry, this is Sunday's last candle, and we are going to go back in time to that point. Okay. Right, so let's just use the rewind button, go back to here. Okay, so this is Monday at 1 o'clock. Right. Now, we haven't quite, again, pound New Zealand dollar said on the day chart, we can buy this. And again, if the daily says that, we want H4 in an uptrend. We want to pinpoint trend, which is in an uptrend. We want to pinpoint the last swing low, which is here, right? But we don't quite have a high yet, right? So let's play this along until we kind of find a high. Okay, still not really. Still not. Okay, I would say we've got a high here now, right? So again, this is going to be your target up here, right? This is going to be your stop loss below this swing low, right? And then again, get the ruler out, find your equilibrium point, right? And the equilibrium point is right there. Okay, so let's put a line in there. And this is where we're going to buy this market. Okay, so if we play this along, right, you can see, guys, we don't quite get filled. Right, you can see we don't quite get filled here. Right, so this would be a case of no trade. Right, it came down, didn't quite hit our buy order or market execution, whatever you want to use, and it shot back up and hit target. Right, this trade is finished. Okay, no trade, we didn't get filled. All right, so it's as simple as this, guys, right? But let me show you some more examples and also, you know, focus on a couple of things here as well, right? So let's now go back to Tuesday. Right, so we looked at Canadian dollar sales on, this is Monday, sorry, and that was successful. We had US dollar buys, that was successful. Pound New Zealand dollar, it wasn't successful or unsuccessful, we just didn't have a trade, right? Now, let's drop down to Tuesday, right? And again, we're going to look at a couple of examples. We're going to look at New Zealand dollar, US dollar sell, and we're going to look at Aussie dollar, Swiss franc sell. Okay, so remember those trades, guys. That's what we're going to look at right now. Okay, so let's start with New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Right, and now, guys, we are looking for Tuesday. Right, so let's find Monday's H4 candle. Right, so there you go. As you can see, that's Monday at 9 o'clock. That's when the day finishes, guys, right? So we're interested from this candle. So if we go back, this is the trade setup. Okay, so this is when the daily candle finishes, right? And we're looking for the same setup again, but we're looking for sells, right? Again, we are clearly in a downtrend. Remember, the trend needs to be clear, right? And the last swing high needs to be clear. So trend is clearly down, and the last swing high is clearly here. Okay, and then all we're going to do is the same again. And an important point here is, guys, you still need to be aware of news coming out, right? There might be big US dollar news. There might be big New Zealand dollar news. You still have to be aware of these things, guys, right? But you understand the simpleness of this trade setup. Okay, again, right, we're going to put our stop loss above here, give it a little bit of room. This is going to be our target down here. Okay, yeah, probably go for 5960, the psychological level. Okay, and there you go, our trade is set up. Now, as you know, we get the ruler, right? And we go from here to here. Okay, and this is our equilibrium point, right? So again, guys, the trade is set. Okay, we just need price to come, only a little retrace really, just come to here, right? And then we know we can get 1:1, right? You either make one or lose one. And then we play this along. Bang, you're in the trade, bang, hits target, right? You can see it clearly retraced to our level a few times if you missed it the first time, and then price come down and hit our target, right? You can see how effective this is, guys. Let's look at the next one. So Aussie dollar Swiss franc sells. This was another trade from Tuesday. I've got to stop drawing these random lines. So let's find the last one on Monday. So there you go. So this is the last candle on Monday, this one right here. So we draw our line here. Now, again, we're looking for sells, right? So H4 trend is clear. Okay, so this is the last high. We're in a H4 downtrend, tick. The last high is here, tick. That's clear to me, right? The thing is, we haven't really found a bottom yet. So once we start seeing buyers, we can class that as the bottom. Right, still haven't. Right, now we've got a good reference point, okay? So again, yeah, we know we're going to put our stop loss up here. This is now our target down here. We do our equilibrium point, right, which is roughly here. And the trade is set again, okay? And we play it along, right? And again, if it doesn't hit, you don't have a trade. And we are now back into real time. And as you can see, we never had a trade. Our sell never got filled. Our alarm never went off, but price did come back down and hit these lows. So guys, that is the strategy. All right. You're going to use my trade ideas from the free VIP Discord that I give you every single day. Set up your trade on the H4, work out your equilibrium point, work out your stop loss and take profit, which I've shown you many times with these examples. If price retraces enough, you're in the trade and you either make one or lose one, right? And if it doesn't retrace enough, you're not in the trade. So you don't have a trade. It's as simple as that, guys, right? And like I say, I've back tested this across a few weeks of my trade ideas, and this is highly profitable. All right, guys. And what I please ask you is just to post your results. Yeah, just say, Tom, I'm trading that strategy. I've made this week. I've made X this week. And just let us know, guys. All right. And if you've enjoyed the vid, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash that like button. And I'll see you soon, guys.